Lions Rock Productions.
We have these assumptions as combatant commanders, we will mass and we will push and we will encircle and then we will get the Taliban to surrender. You and I both know that's not possible because the Taliban won't do it. I sat on a little panel show that Glenn Beck hosts at his studio and he talked about it. He's like, why don't we just do that? And I'm like, yeah, but we can throw the party, but if no one comes, no one wants to come. Why on earth would you come, right? Especially when So 2011, I'm in the field talking to a farmer. And, these farmers are smart people. This guy literally has no electricity in his house. And he says to me, why do we align with the Taliban? Well, they're from here. Mullah Omar was born. You can drive there in 25 minutes and you'd be at his parents' birth home. So they're from here. They are here. I am Taliban. He's like, and I'm not an active Taliban member or anything, but this is the community. He's like, and by the way, you guys are at the negotiation table right now. They're going to be part of the future government. This is in 2011, right? And this guy knows this. And sure enough, there's a headline 2 days later. The Americans President Obama is, negotiating with, and this is not meant to be a political thing, but it is a fact that the Taliban have been in negotiations with us on what it looks like to start being here forever.
Yeah.
These farmers know how to survive. And these are farmers in Taliban country. So why would the Taliban fight us? Why wouldn't they just stay in the hills?
Yeah, no, absolutely. They can wait you out, right? They've done it before, and they get to pick their time and place of fighting. In general, they get to pick their time and place of fighting. We have, we overlay all of these civilized layers of operations on top of what we do. We have rules of engagement, and we have to follow those rules of engagement. And, if you recall, you were there with me. You were there with me back in the day. When McChrystal came in, I think it was McChrystal, he came in and he said, hey, no more night raids. No more night raids.
Yeah.
And so up until then, we could run operations at night. And we owned the night because we had a technological advantage. So we really did. We had a technological advantage. We owned the night. And we put SKT, small kill teams out, and those SKTs would go out. And if you got on the road between 2 o'clock in the morning and 4 o'clock in the morning and you started digging on the side of the road, we whacked you. Okay. And we kept the lines of communication open. We were able to move up and down those roads. The Taliban was very, very clever, and they marshaled a lot of public sentiment on their behalf, and they created this campaign, and they went to Karzai and they said, hey, bud, we need to work some stuff out. And if you ever want to have a future with your head on your shoulders, you need to, kind of work with us. No more night raids. And so Karzai goes off to the U.S. government and says, no more night raids. And McChrystal says, no more night raids. And I can tell you, within 60 days, the opposition had emplaced IEDs along all of our MSRs, our major supply routes, all of them. We lost our freedom of movement, completely lost it. There's a place down in Paktika called Wazikwa. And it's a little community, and it had like a road in and a road out. And we called that the Island Republic of Wazikwa because we had to fly there by helicopter. So the ANA held it off, and no more night raids. Once they mined the road with IEDs, we couldn't drive up and down anymore. And so all I'm illustrating is that they were very savvy about shaping the environment so that it was harder for us to operate because they knew it was going to be a death by 1,000 cuts. They were just going to protract this thing and drag it out, and we would run out of, democracies, 4-year election, Republican democracies. Every 4 years, you got a new president running for office, and they knew that the Americans would get tired of it and lose focus, and we did. Got tired of spending money on it. So anyway, there you go.